All right, let's dive into a world that takes our whole idea of progress and just turns it into an absolute nightmare. Welcome to the world of Dark Prussia. It's a setting that forces you to ask a really uncomfortable question. What's the real, actual price of all this advancement we're always chasing? And right off the bat, we get this. The promise of progress is a lie. Whoa, that's not just some cynical throwaway line. In this world, that is the fundamental, unshakable truth of existence. Everything, and I mean everything, is built on this one brutal idea. It's designed to make us look at our own beliefs about moving forward and really question them. So, how do you even begin to understand a world like this? Well, you start by looking at what's not there. See, in Dark Prussia, the past isn't just gone. It's not forgotten. It has been deliberately, systematically, and, violently wiped off the map. And this really breaks down that core conflict, doesn't it? You've got the organic era. Think natural growth, tradition, history, the human stuff. And then, bam, the industrial age slams into it. It's all about mechanical ideals, systematic eradication, and this really chilling term, corrosive progress. This wasn't some slow evolution. No, this was a hostile takeover, a war against humanity itself. So the whole idea here, the thing that flips our usual thinking on its head, is that some progress isn't a solution at all. It's a poison, a corrosive force that literally eats away at our humanity. And you got to remember this, because this one concept, it's the engine driving this entire terrifying world. Okay, so that raises a pretty big question, right? Who's behind the wheel here? Who is pushing this corrosive agenda and overseeing this violent transformation? Well, the answer is a whole new and, frankly, terrifying kind of ruling class. And here they are, the aristocracy of iron. Now, this isn't just a new group of politicians. No way. This is a total redefinition of leadership. All those human things like empathy, tradition, instinct, they're gone, thrown out, replaced with cold, ruthless efficiency and the brute force of industrial might. So how do they rule? Well, pretty brutally. As you can see, they impose what's called a mechanical will on everything and everyone. And their enforcers, get this, state-made titans. It's this insane reimagining of the biblical Nephilim, except they're not ancient giants of legend. They are colossal, state-of-the-art war machines. They are progress in physical, terrifying form, and their job is to literally stomp out any trace of the natural world. All right, so we've got the who and the how. But the real kicker, the most disturbing part of this whole puzzle, is the why. What kind of belief system could ever justify all this? The answer, believe it or not, comes from their vision of heaven itself. Now, you've probably heard this phrase, right? As above, so below. It's an old esoteric idea, usually about the connection between the heavens and the earth, finding the divine down here in the material world. It's supposed to be about harmony. But not here. In Dark Prussia, they take that beautiful idea and twist it into something absolutely monstrous. Here, as above, so below, means that all the horror on earth, all the cold, merciless logic, is just a perfect reflection of heaven. Except heaven isn't some divine paradise. It's a vast, cold, bureaucratic, cosmic machine. So you have to wonder, where does humanity fit into this grand cosmic machine? And the answer is just chilling. We don't. In fact, humanity itself is seen as a mistake, a glitch in the system. All our best parts, our creativity, our spirit, that spark, they're just bugs that need to be wiped out with technology. Just think about that for a second. What happens when a whole civilization decides its main goal is to fix the bug that is humanity? What is the price of that kind of mechanical perfection? Well, let's take a look at the fallout. And look at how this philosophy just poisons everything. Knowledge isn't a gift, it's a disease. Astronomy doesn't show you wonder, it shows you a sterile clockwork universe. Even metallurgy, the very thing that gives them power, becomes the tool to forge chains for the human spirit. Science itself is this alien light that just burns away the natural world. Every single step forward just makes things worse. In that, right there, is the core of it all. It's a Faustian bargain, plain and simple, but cranked up to 11. Yeah, they gained incredible power, unbelievable knowledge, but the price tag, their own humanity. And they're making everyone else pay it too. And the scariest part, It works. They get what they wanted. Their vision is complete. A state that is perfectly efficient, totally logical, and machine cold. A perfect system built right on top of the ruins of what it means to be human. Which leaves us with one last really uncomfortable question to chew on. As we keep pushing for more efficiency, more perfection in our own world, are our messy, complicated human emotions, our imperfections, are they just the last bugs that need to be ironed out of the system?